Welcome to another episode of Roll Up a Poet. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. All right, now look, I can't even get it out all the way, and this about to be some funny shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't even already get this shit out, man. So, um, I'm looking down my timeline, right, and this funny ass video pop up, right? Check it out. It say Axel ripped out in I-96 police chase. That's the car right there. That's the actual right there. So you already know this shit going downhill from here. Let's go. You see that rope? That rope is that actual snatcher. So they didn't already caught the car. Look at the car trying to, get up out of it, but it's caught. So he think they gonna pull the car stuck in the snowbank, move the back and forth, the rock back and forth is gonna remove the actual rejector, but ain't shit up. Look at that. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Oh my god, dog. It ain't no way, dog. Man. Dog. Oh my god. This shit, that's history. That is history. You know what I'm saying? Man, over the years, the police been using so many tactics, like the tire spikes. You know what I'm saying? Um, they throw the damn spikes out in the middle of the road. Your car run over it, blow your damn tires out. You know what I'm saying? Um, they use the helicopters. You know what I'm saying? Um, they call multiple cars. They got all these tactics that they use when it's a police chase going on. They use the pit maneuver, fishtail you, out onto the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? They got different tactics that they use, to catch you. But this right here, that is history. An actual remover is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And this happened on I-96 freeway here in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? And in my area, I know exactly where that happened at. You know what I'm saying? Um, that wasn't on the Detroit side. That was on the other side of the Telegraph, going back west. So that was like Redford, Livonia area. Might have been Livonia. I think it was Livonia. You know what I'm saying? Livonia, one of them cities that don't play. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that was history right there. They threw out the actual rejector. You know what I'm saying? The actual remover. Like, give me that. You ain't going nowhere. So to all you Kia boys, you know what I'm saying? Like I done said this a couple videos before. They figuring y'all out. They locking y'all down. They catching y'all. You know what I'm saying? And this is a tactic that they using now. They got that actual remover. You know what I'm saying? They gonna snatch the whole actual out the cart. So you thinking, you gonna play this reverse drive, thinking that the car being heavier than the actual tool that's being used to grab your car. You thinking that if you keep rocking it back and forth, the damn car is snatch off from the shit. But the way how they got it set up, the damn actual remover gonna snatch your whole damn actual out. You ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what just happened in this video. So with that being said, that happened very close to me. So this shit is real. You know what I'm saying? So again, all you kid boys, like, hang it up, man. Just go get a job or, go to school for a trade. You know what I'm saying? Get you a trade, get your CDL, you know what I'm saying? There's all type of shit you could do. You could become an independent contractor, meaning you could do demolition, construction, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of shit that you could do out here. You could be a carpenter, um, You can do plumbing, electrician. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of different things you could do where you don't have to go to college or things like that. Just something for y'all to think about, give you a little insight to move differently. Because committing these crimes and stealing these cars, they got new tactics for it. You know what I'm saying? And they using this damn axle snatcher. It's over. Y'all ain't gonna be able to do shit. You know what I'm saying? Now look, let me tell you what I would have did in this situation back in my YN time. Let's be real. Y'all know I always use myself as an example. You know what I'm saying? Because I get it where these YNs come from, but it's like we got to put an end to this shit. So let me use myself as an example, right? All right. Back in my YN time, if that would have happened to me, I was running from the police. They threw out an axle snatcher, but of course, you don't know what the fuck going on. All you know is the car not moving. You know what I'm saying? If that would have happened to me, by the second time I rocked the car back and forth, if it wasn't moving, I would have jumped out that bitch and ran. Now, as you can see, it was on the freeway. You know what I'm saying? So I would have hopped out that bitch. I would have ran across the bank. I would have ran up the damn ramp and ended my way into the city. You know what I'm saying? I would have went and ran and had somewhere, something like that. That's my YN days. That's what I would have did on some YN time. You know what I'm saying? Risking myself getting killed because you done already stole the car. Now you didn't lay at the police on a high speed chase. They catch you, you jump out and run. Now they got all the rights in the world to shoot and kill your ass because you won't stop. You keep you past resisting, you escaping. You know what I'm saying? So they got the right to kill your ass. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna be nothing your family can do or none of that. But back in my YN time, that's what I would have been on if that would have happened in the car. If I was in that same car that just happened with this situation, that's what I would have did, right? Risking myself getting killed. But that's YN time. Let's fast forward the tape. I'm 36 years old now. You know what I would do right now? If that situation happened, if I was in that car and that shit happened, I put my hands up. Hey, y'all got me. I ain't even gonna try and fight it. The car not moving. I know what can happen to me. I done been in prison. I done been in and out of jail. I know the law. I know how shit go. I know what they could do to you. You know what I'm saying? So I would just hold it. I would have just held my L. Just like I tell y'all all the time, hold that L. I would have held that L. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already got me. Fuck you. You want to know something about that too? When you take accountability for what you do, the police is more lenient on you. The judge reduce your time. The COs or the deputies that you in jail with, they got respect for you. Just taking your accountability as a man. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, YNs, Kia boys, blah, 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 right? You know, if you is gonna keep on committing these crimes, after I'm trying to show y'all these videos on why not to do this shit, but if y'all gonna keep on doing it, this is what you need to do. Hold that ill and take your accountability. Because at this point, you caught and now they gonna be on your ass. Why are you doing this? Where this come from? Blah, 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 blah. Just go ahead and admit it. Hey, I was, trying to make some money for my family, whoop-de-whoop. They respect that shit. And they'll cut some of your time off for real. You know what I'm saying? Just for being real. Instead of going in there, fuck y'all, y'all some hoe, woo, woo, woo. That's when they gonna cook your ass. You know what I'm saying? Because they already got you anyway. Now they trying to hear it from you. Little do you know the system don't give a fuck, but they still human beings. You know what I'm saying? So if you could talk to them like a human being, they'll treat you with respect. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm a prime example. Every time I went to jail, I always took accountability. You know what I'm saying? They always been lenient on me. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. That's why I was able to do my time with no problem. Never had to snitch on nobody, no bullshit, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I just always took accountability. Plus, on top of that, I never like committed crimes with people. So I was never on the case with nobody. I never had no co-defendants, none of that. So this is coming from a genuine person telling you If you get caught doing something, talking about yourself. I'm not talking about somebody else. I'm talking about you. You get caught doing something, just hold that ill. You know what I'm saying? And don't do what this person was doing, still trying to snatch off. Like the car not going nowhere. They got your ass. You know what I'm saying? But this person still trying to snatch off. Rip the whole damn axle off the car. You know that's another charge. You know what I'm saying? Escaping. You tow the car up, they gonna hit you with restitution. You know what I'm saying? For tearing the car up. Like it's a never ending cycle. You just gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold 'em. And at a time like this, when you know they got your car and you still trying to snatch the damn car off or whatever it is that they put on your car to where you can't move the car and you still resisting it, you better all just jumping out there and take off running. You know what I'm saying? Like you see the car ain't going nowhere. What the fuck is you doing? And you keep on yanking it so hard, rip the whole damn axle out. Now your dumb ass ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Or not doing nothing. And now you done added on charges. You done added on fees. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't worth it, man. So again, to the YNs, to the Kia boys, right? Cut it out, bro. Go get a trade. Live your life. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful out here. Trust me. I was y'all one day. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't a life that you want to live. I know y'all don't want to live that life. I know that shit's scary. You know what I'm saying? Robbing shit and, stealing and all that. That shit's scary as hell because you don't know. You could die. You know what I'm saying? So I know that shit's scary to y'all. I know. I get it. I know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to tell y'all, man, let that shit go, man. Not only is it scary, it's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Against your own life. You know what I'm saying? You could die doing that shit. I know you don't got ill will or, nothing like that in your heart while you out here doing what you're doing. But those is the consequences you take while doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So just learn from this. Like, even if you do get away with the shit, the police got some shit that snatch the car from your ass where you ain't gonna get away. You know what I'm saying? They got fucking actual snatchers out here. Game over. How about that? It's been another episode of Roll Up a Pull Up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured.